It's official, Milwaukee Pipeline 2025 is coming and we're going to be there. But right now, we have new tools from Milwaukee, Bosch, Harbor Freight, and Wright.
We've got string trimmers, pliers, crazy mowers, huge chainsaws, broken wrenches, the perfect tool bag, and the most requested platinum tool deal ever from Ohio Power Tool.
This is the Tool Show. Bosch is coming for heavy metal with the brand new GDC 18V14, the first 14-inch dry cut chop saw to run on Bosch's 18-volt platform. It accepts every core 18-volt pack in the lineup, so you can dial in weight versus runtime. A red laser paints your cut line, a toolless vise locks in miters to 45 degrees, and an LED overload light flashes if you're leaning on it too hard. There's even a K adapter in the base that grips round stock from 2 to 4.5 inches. The carbide tooth blade runs cool, leaves almost no burrs, and the whole rig weighs 44 pounds, which is lighter than most corded cutoffs. The GDC 18V14 ships bare at $649 with pre-orders live now and first deliveries expected in August.
It's not often that we're proud to be from Ohio, but Wright just might change our minds. The Barberton-based company is rolling out a cushioned grip screwdriver lineup that promises to help your palm survive a full day of torque. 4 styles cover the basics: cabinet tip, Phillips, round shank slotted, and a square shank slotted that you can crank with a wrench when fasteners fight back. Oversized rubberized handles are comfortable and durable, while hardened alloy steel tips keep their bite. Made start to finish in Ohio, the drivers are shipping now through Wright distributors.
Harbor Freight just dropped the Predator 600-watt power station that packs a 512 watt-hour battery in a grab-and-go shell. You get 600 watts continuous, 1200 watt surge through a pure sine inverter, and it'll juggle 7 devices at once with 220 volt AC outlets, 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, and a 12 volt car socket. The battery's rated for 3,500 charge cycles and sips a full refill from the wall in about 90 minutes. Or you can hook it up to one of the Predator's solar panels and steal the sun's juice. A color display tracks input, output, and runtime, so you know if the camp fridge will make it to breakfast. The price is $449 in-store only, and early sightings are already popping up on Harbor Freight shelves nationwide.
Milwaukee just jumped into roadside rescue with their first ever jump starter, the M18 Hotshot. Snap in any M18 battery, an XC50 or bigger is ideal, and the internal capacitors charge themselves in under 70 seconds, so there's no night before top off ritual. It delivers 2,000 peak amps, good for engines up to 8.1 liter gas or 3 liter diesel, and manages about 70 starts on a single XC50 pack. Rated for -4 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, this 6.9 pound IP65 housing stands up to grit, water, and the occasional fender tap. It has spark-proof, reverse polarity, and overheat protection built in. A 22-inch clamp set reaches tight bays, and the nose display shows real-time battery voltage, so you know whether the car's really dead or just playing possum. The Hotshot is available for pre-order now at ohiopowertool.com for $299 bare, with first shipments expected to be in September.
It's official, guys. We're going to Pipeline. The annual Milwaukee Mega event was just officially announced. It will take place on Thursday, August 21st, and we have a few details to share. First, over 40 new products will be announced, spanning a huge range of trade-specific and general power tools. But it won't just be new product announcements. Milwaukee claims to be pulling back the curtain like never before. We're going to get an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at their innovative processes, plus we'll get a tour of one of 3 U.S. Milwaukee manufacturing plants, and we're actually going to be allowed to share it with you. They've promised that we'll experience the heartbeat of Milwaukee Tool. I don't know what that means, but I promise you this, Sarah and I will be there and we'll film everything they'll allow. So block off August 21st so you can catch my live stream from Pipeline, and Sarah, of course, will be busy gathering every single detailed demo for the show later that week. If there's something specific you're hoping to find on that list of 40 new tools, let me know about it in the comments. If you're looking for an M18 snowblower, you can save us all a bunch of time and just comment snow.
I hope you guys don't mind, but I want to take a moment and share a personal part of my life. Specifically, her. This is Maui, or Fish. We call her that because she drinks like one. Maui is a purebred golden retriever. She is wildly expensive, perfectly behaved, just the perfect dog. I can't afford a dog like this. Fortunately, she was gifted to me. A kind woman gave her to me as a puppy to help me deal with a difficult time in my life. She came into my life when I needed her most, and she saved me. And for 7 years now, she's been a huge part of our family. But she's old, you know? So she spends most of her days sleeping, doesn't move all that much, and doesn't play like she used to with the kids. Which is fine, I just want the best for her. Which leads me to this week's sponsor, Mave. Mave reached out and asked if we would like to give Maui their human-grade, protein-rich, raw food for dogs made with real ingredients you can see and name just by looking at it. Mave said feeding your dog raw food can improve digestion, balance energy, strengthen immune system, relieve allergy symptoms, make a shinier and healthier coat, cleaner teeth and fresher breath, and even control weight and improve mobility. That's a lot of promises. So I was skeptical, but we said yes and gave Maui Mave. And I was not ready for what happened after that. She loved it from the first bite, and after around a week, we started noticing differences. Maui runs everywhere. She brings toys to the kids to get them to play. She's more attentive, awake more often, and literally jumps with excitement when any of us come home. I don't know how it's doing it, but I feel like Mave just turned back the clock on my bestest fish. I remember this version of Maui from so many years ago, and suddenly she's back. I doubt dog food is going to stop the inevitable. Our vet has already told us that we don't have many years left, but I want her final years to be the best they can be. I want the running, the jumping, the walks, the playing, the good girl. Mave has made that possible. If your best friend wants to try Mave, you can use code TOOLSHOW to get 20% off your first order. Just use the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description.
She's such a good girl.
You only say that because she loves you more than me.
Yeah, she does.
So unfair. Moving on to our favorite tool videos of the week, starting with Todd at Project Farm, who wants to know if you really need to spend $250 on the best, or can you get away with spending $10 at Harbor Freight?
Over on the Torque Test channel, they're also looking for the best, but this time it's ratcheting wrenches. Which means, of course, Pushy, the wrench-wrecking robot, is back.
I love him. The Concord Carpenter is taking a break from reviewing tools to share a bit of an editorial, specifically preaching the virtues of the Milwaukee M12 line, and as Rob will tell you, there's a lot to love in those tiny tools.
On our trip to Acme last week, we got to meet Spencer in person. He's the brains and face of the American Electrician channel. He does a lot of electrical how-to videos and a bunch of tool and gear reviews, but my favorites are his detailed tool bag setups, which usually feature his favorite bags from Vito Pro Pack, and this week was no different. This time he says he's built the perfect tool bag setup by focusing on customizing the interior of his beloved Vito Pro Pack Tech Pack. And after talking with this guy about tools for a day, I know why so many electricians trust him to pick the right tools.
Spencer was easily the nicest guy that we met.
Okay, well, hang on though, because at the end of this list, I've got something from Olaf.
Oh yeah, Olaf. Okay, Tim Johnson got his hands on the new Ryobi 40-volt HP 20-inch chainsaw and put it through its paces. And I know it looks pretty big in his hands, but if you don't mind, it looks this big in mine.
You still haven't had a chance to use that, have you?
Not fair, it's killing me.
Al over at Tech Made Easy shared a long-term review, which is our favorite type around here, of his Ego 16-inch string trimmer with Line IQ. That's a serious bit of string trimmer with a lot of bleeding edge features, and Al is going to tell you if they turn out to be worth the investment or a bunch of marketing hype.
Over on Project Pine Hills, we get a look at some really cool 7-inch lineman pliers from Klein, and Mark Thomas is mowing his yard with a Yarbo. Now, we used the previous generation of Yarbo to clean the snow off of our massive roundabout at our old house, and let me tell you, it was amazing. But a big feature of the Yarbo is the promise to use modules to change its functions, including the mower that you see in Mark's yard. You'll have to watch this video to see if it cuts grass as good as it blows snow.
Now, my last video is from someone new to our channel. While we were at Acme event last week, we got to meet this dude. That's Olaf. He was there to help his dad film the event. Now, his dad is this guy, Ben. He's an HVAC tuber. Is that a thing? He's worth watching too. But when I met Olaf, he told me that he has his own YouTube channel and makes his own videos about doing things with his dad. And while we were there, he shot his very own Makita MacTrack demo video and did a great job. So do me a favor, take a moment to encourage this young tool tuber. Give his video a watch, leave an encouraging comment, and maybe toss him a sub if you want to see more.
He really was a cool kid.
Yeah, his dad Ben is super nice too. Go watch them both.
All right, it's time again for our Platinum Tool Deal. Every week we get a very special code delivered by Mythical Creature from the pros at Ohio Power Tool. The code unlocks the biggest tool deal online, but it only works for the first 25 people who use it, so you have to be fast.
Yeah, some of these go in just a couple minutes, and we do them every week on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you want to support our show and get an early preview of what the deal will be, you can join our channel here on YouTube. Even at the Tool Fan level, which is only like $2 a month, and you'll be able to plan ahead each week and have your purchase all ready to go in your cart. Then you just watch the show live to get the code first.
Speaking of, this week's code is a big one. It will get you $50 off a $100 purchase or more of anything in stock at ohiopowertool.com. We don't get these often, guys, so we expect this one to go pretty quickly.
All right, the code you need is TS47208. Good luck.
I want to thank Mave for doing so much for my puppy, and Ohio Power Tool for continuing to support our show and our community of tool fans.
All right, guys, if you can, lend a tool or a hand to a neighbor this weekend. And Sarah and I, we'll see you next week.